Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have done a beautiful spring summer set. I really enjoyed doing these yesterday. There's a few different techniques in here. I have used a few different products. I really hope you enjoy watching it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be amazing. So we're gonna start here, and because they're on tips, I'm just gonna put a clear layer down because I find the acrylic goes on better because it's a bit of a it's not as smooth. I find when you work on tips, the coloured acrylic can not go on as it would on a normal nail application. So I'm just putting some clear acrylic down to make that application smoother and more like I would when I'm working on a client. So that's all this is here. I'm just putting some clear acrylic down as I would be on a client. So the first nail I'm going to start with is a French smile line, and I'm going to use Beautifully Buff by HDpro. I start with the smile line bead, and I get that into position, keeping that wall the same thickness all the way around, and then I'm going to go in with the cuticle bead and just build up that apex area. So this again is Beautifully Buff, and I'm just going to do a really small cuticle bead here just to get that. It's a really beautiful pink. I love it. So yeah, you'll see when we go in to do the design what this is going to be, but it's just going to give that nice pink over the natural nail bed as it would be on a client. So this is the pink from the Candy Shop collection from HD, and I'm just going to ombre that up really lightly. I just want a really light coverage here. And then this is called Snowdrops, which is a really beautiful iridescent glitter from HD. And I just want a really light covering because this nail is going to be have some beautiful flowers and butterflies on it, which you will see me doing here. So I use two different techniques for this. I sometimes struggle with really big chunky glitters. I find it really frustrating. They don't lie in position. So because these are actual shapes, I've tipped a few out onto my desk, and I'm just using my tweezers to place them exactly where they need to be on the nail. But on the other nails you'll see me work slightly differently. But yeah, I just thought this way for this nail would work better. So the glitter is called the Secret Garden glitter from Glitter Arty Nails. I haven't used their glitters for a while, but this one in particular is a stunning glitter. I love it. Love the pieces going through it. So this is now the Tiffany glitter from the Candy Shop collection from HD, and I am coming in and I'm gonna ombre this nail, I think, or maybe I'm not. Am I ombreing this nail? When you do a talk over and you can't remember what you've done, we will see. Yes, I'm ombreing it. So I'm using the same pink and we're just doing a really nice pretty ombre. They look stunning together, and you can see how easy these colours are to ombre. I think previously on my videos, because I've been working on tips, you've not been able to see just how pigmented the powders are, the coloured powders. You have to work a minimal amount of powder to get the coverage. This is why I absolutely love the product and moved to this. But because I've now put that clear base down as I would on a client, you can see the coverage is amazing. So now I'm using the different technique, and I'm just picking my brush up with a tiny amount of clear acrylic and placing those glitters. Now I've gone back into the smile line and I've filed it up off camera because it's a pain with a tip. And then I'm going to try a new technique. This is the first time I've done it. And this is the shadow French. So it's just one around the cuticle area, and it's just getting a white gel polish, butting it up against that wall that you've created, letting it set in the lamp, and then adding your colour of choice. It worked quite well. You'll see at the end, I think it worked quite well. A bit more practice needed maybe. So that's just setting in the lamp. And then, sorry, that was my daughter getting her car box out and dropped it on the floor. Okay, so we've gone back in with the pink, and we're going to do an ombre coming down the nail on the diagonal, really small amounts of acrylic, and back into that snowdrop to give that little bit of shimmery glitter coming down there, and then back into the secret garden and just on the diagonal putting those pieces down the nail. They are really beautiful. You can see there's some hearts, some flowers, butterflies, and then your little dots of glitter as well. It's a really stunning glitter. And now this is the full coverage nail of Tiffany. This is going to have some freehand work on this. So it's just a full coverage nail. And yeah, it's such a beautiful colour. So versatile. I love it. Now that gel polish is set up around the smile line, we're going to come in with the pink, and we're just going to fill that area with the pink acrylic. Don't worry about covering it, because when you file it, it will reveal that line. Just make sure you've got enough product on there. I do find that when I have filed these, I do take the upper lip, like the oh, what do you call it, like the lip, up the top of the smile line off one side, but I cover it with my freehand painting. It's very different working on tips. I'm still getting used to it a few weeks later. I find it quite faffy. And now all I'm doing now is coming in with my crystal clear from HD, and I'm going to cap all those nails. The only one that I won't cap is the smile line, but all the others are going to be capped capped, and the full Tiffany nail will also be capped. And the reason being is I use my colours really thinly. I never do use the whole thing, because it makes, well, it just makes your products last longer. So I always use a thin layer of colour, even if it's a full colour cover nail, and then I cap. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. And now it's time to top coat. So these three nails, obviously being glittery and get that shine from the glitter, are going to be shiny top coat, and that is Shine It from HD. And the other two nails are going to be Matte It from HD, just to give a contrast. And we're going to freehand pin on these two nails as well. So that's what I'm doing here. And I keep looking at my nails. I'm going to treat myself today and do my nails. I'm a picker. When I'm stressed, I pick, which is not a good advertisement, I know. And obviously I've still got the polish on there that my daughter did for me, so they're a real mess. But I'm going to treat myself today and do my nails, so hopefully in my next video they'll be nice and pretty. What I didn't say is I filed off camera. Obviously it's tips, hard work, can't file on camera, so I filed off camera and then I top coated, and you can see that shadow line has come through when I've filed that into it. So the camera is a little bit out of shot here, I apologise, but what I'm doing is using my gel art paints from HD. These are no wipe, so they can go over the top coat. If you can hear the banging, I'm sorry, it's my children playing whilst I'm doing this. Yeah, no wipe, so they can go straight onto the top coat and they're not going to come off. Like, they're stunning, really beautiful to work with. So all I'm going to do here, nothing majorly fancy, I'm just going to do some pretty spring flowers, slightly different petals on them, and I'm using my Artiste one brush, I think, to do this. So you'll see me go backwards and forwards, and that's just to set up that gel so that it doesn't move. I'm really sorry that it keeps going out of shot. I couldn't get it in shot by cropping it either. Sorry. So I'm just going to let you watch me do this freehand, what bit of it you can see, and then I'll come back at the end. So I'm finishing up now. I'm coming in with my dotting tool and I'm just using that gel product to just create the centers of those flowers. And we will set that up, and that is this video complete. They're really pretty set. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you're all staying safe and well, enjoying the sun. We have been very, very lucky with the sun. I'm so pleased that it just makes people happier. Even if you are seeing it through your window, it does make you happier. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. Take care, guys. Love you lots. Bye.